Hello, everyone. It's Charles again. And I really wanted to do a video and talk a little bit about what Chat Data Sync is at its core, right? So, Chat Data Sync at its core is a structured data layer that gives AI assistants a reliable place to store, organize, and retrieve data. It works like a lightweight database without requiring users to build or manage a traditional backend. It connects to ChatGPT, custom chatbots, AI agents, Claude, and other applications through MCP and API connections. And unlike basic chatbot memory, Chat Data Sync stores information in structured tables, making data easily searchable, reusable, and easy to integrate with. It could serve It could serve as a shared data layer between chatbot, existing business systems such as CRMs, websites, internal tools, and automation platforms. The value is not just storing data with Chat Data Sync. It makes the data available wherever you need it, inside a chatbot application, workflow, or an external system, easily accessible. This allows businesses to build functional AI powered applications without creating a complex database, authentication layer, or custom integration architecture. So, like I said, at its core, Chat Data Sync is a lightweight structured data layer that connects chatbots, AI agents, and business applications through MCP and API connections. It gives your AI a reliable backend for storing, retrieving, and exchanging real business data. So, with that, I'll just go over here um, and and just kind of walk you through it, right? So here is I did a hairstylist demo tracker. So we'll just go back in that tracker I did. You can go and check that video out. It should be somewhere around YouTube. And so let's just go in here, right, to kind of demonstrate how Chat Data Sync is this like it's lightweight database, right? It's easily accessible. So your connections, you have your API connections, your MCP connections, whichever um, it can serve either connection type, and then just to kind of let's go here and see our data, our actual table. Here's our data visualized in tables, right? We can see in Chat Data Sync we call them sections, but to my data people out there, you guys, this is basically tables. And so here I got four tables. I have my visit table or my visit section, my service section, and my payment section on my tracker, right? So here's the structured data layer. You can edit, you can add more fields, you can make fields required. You have total control over your data model with Chat Data Sync for my more advanced data people. So here in our data setup, you can see here I got my clients section here, or my clients table. I have my schema right here. I have my fields and my and what each field, how it's defined there. And so we can edit those fields. We can add fields. We can add another section. Um, and we can determine whether those fields should be required or not, what data type those fields are going to be, and a description for our AI to kind of help our AI bots to understand what those fields are used for. And there, right? And so, just a real quick example with Chat Data Sync, it makes it simple. A lightweight database that allows you to take your data with you. Like, you own your data, you can export it anytime, you can delete the tracker. It's totally secure, and you own your data. It's easy to connect to. Here, and you can see here just to demonstrate the connection between a chat bot, and you can find it at on the Chat GPT plugins, right? And I can just go at my Chat Data Sync, and I could just tell it who was my last client and how much did they pay, or did they pay. Check in my hairstylist demo tracker. So there it's going inside Chat GPT. It's check, it's looking up, it's doing the lookups here to find what it needs. And it's gonna pull in the information, and then ChatGPT will interpret the data that it pulls from our tracker there or our database. And so we'll just give it a second here. Sometimes I think because the type of account I have on my, um, it's not as okay. Or it could be getting, okay, calculating Excel date conversion. Okay, here we go. There we go, right? Your last client was this person, and it lists out amount paid. Okay, now watch this. Okay, let's schedule her for a new appointment for uh, Friday, this Friday, and the amount will be the balance will be the same as last time, right? And so Friday, let's just check on the calendar here. Friday is the 17th, so it should be somewhere around the 17th. There we go. Okay, it's also creating that schedule on my Google Calendar as well, but it created it in Chat GPT, right? I mean, in Chat Data Sync. So if we go back to our Chat Data Sync and we go back to and we refresh our table here, and I'm betting we'll see that person for a visit scheduled. Let's see here. Or is this the right tracker? Oh no, no, it was the right tracker. Here we go. We're gonna go to our visit table here, and it was added, but it was scheduled. This is Tim. Oh no, this is her right here. Here's the actual date that it's gonna, that it. So this should be the 17th, right? You'll see that here, right? Friday the 17th. It's just encoded, and it was added today. And here's her, right? And she or him. And it's an example, so I'm not sure, but and the surface is a trim, and this is my demo. So here, yeah, so here, there you go, right? And so that's a simple use case. So this is even more powerful. Like develop a engaging bar chart of my clients and organize it by how much money I made over time with them. So let's see. We may need to tell it to. Oh no! Look, connected to Chat Data Sync. So this is the power having, of having. Right there, you go. Right, and this is all from just data that Chat Data Sync is storing for us, and we're connected that data. We're connecting Chat Data Sync. It's a plugin on the Chat GPT app store. I mean, plugin store here. You can try it there, or you can go and if you have to do connections yourself to like Claude, you can just ask Claude to connect to the MCP of your Chat Data Sync, and then come here and get your token. And it's that simple. That's how simple it is to connect Chat Data Sync to several um, 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 several business systems, and that's the power of having an application, or having this sort of application. I hope that makes sense to my more to my data people out there. At the end of the day, like I said, Chat Data Sync is a lightweight, structured data layer that connects chatbots, AI agents, business applications through MCP and API layers. It gives your AI a real reliable backend for storing, retrieving, and exchanging real business data. Give it a shot. You can find it on the ChatGPT as a chat on the Chat GPT plugins, and then yeah, give it a shot. Till next time, bye bye.